Okay, it's our art segment this morning. I've got a renowned artist, Idowu Sonaya, in the house. It's great to have you. He has a specialization in sculpture. It's great to have you. Welcome. So let's get straight to it. This is quite a wonderful piece. Let me see what these people are seeing. Calm down. Wow. Okay, so what is this called? What's the title of this piece?
Well, this piece is titled Father and Child. And it has to do with parenthood, fatherhood per se.
Wow.
What
inspired this artwork?
Well, this was something that I thought about way back in 1999.
That was 1999.
Way back in 1999. And, I just remember the conversation that used to go on between myself and my dad, and I just tried to capture that,
in this, right?
In this, yeah. So it gave me some kind of memories, about our relationship together.
Right. What's the material used in this, and how does it? Let's take us through the process of putting a sculpture like this together.
Well, this process is this particular medium is called fiberglass.
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 Okay.
It's made with resin, and with some other agents as well. The process is started with clay, with modeling in clay.
All right.
Then from there, you take your mold, and from the mold, you take a cast. This can also be transferred into bronze medium. Right. But at this level where it is now, it is still in fiberglass medium.
Oh, is this finished, or you're saying you can process it further?
Yeah, I can still process it further into bronze.
All right.
But just to capture the idea, we can first of all process it in fiberglass. Okay. And fiberglass is a complete work on its own, but you can upgrade to another yes, higher material, which is bronze.
Okay, the processing and all of that. What is it? Okay, so what's the time frame? How long will it take to get something like this on the average?
Well, it depends on the artist. Some artists are slow, while some are fast.
Okay, but on the average?
But on the average, well, it will take like a week to get this out.
This is good because you have to allow for some drying. I know there are some processes you have to allow.
You have to build the concept.
Okay.
You have to, in fact, you have to start from the drawing stage. You have to take your sketch,
definitely
know where you are going. Then from the sketch stage, you start modeling. Then from modeling, you take your mold.
Okay.
You take your cast.
All right. Now there's something right behind you. You don't need to talk. Don't worry. They'll try to see. But then this is made in steel or irons of some sort, and it looks extremely hard to put together. Can you tell us what type of artwork that is?
Well, it's still the same sculpture.
Okay.
It's still the same class of sculpture because some sculptures are made of metal, while some are made of fiberglass, some are made of wood.
Wood, all right. Yeah.
It depends. Some are made of stone. So this particular one is made of metal, and I decided to make it in form of wall hanging. I just needed something that can fit into homes. This idea was developed out of burglary proof.
Okay.
Yeah, the kind of burglary proof
so if I wanted to design my full burglary proof, I get something like this.
You can get something like this.
This is nice. This is nice.
So instead of just having the conventional burglary proof in your home, you can have something like this. That at the same time is protecting you, and at the same time
it's
giving you some aesthetic value as well. So that's the concept.
All right. And now, on the average, how financially viable is this? How, in the market moving, somebody wants to get something like this, how financially viable is this?
Well, actually, artworks are invaluable.
Well, that's true to a large extent.
Yeah, they are invaluable. But at the same time, there's business in every work. So we try to capture what we do into a form of business, You understand? Apart from the passion that we have for it, apart from the pleasure that we get from it. So from the business angle, I always try to make sure that, you know, I can sell my artwork to anybody that loves it. So from that angle, well, it depends on the kind of concept, the kind of artwork,
okay,
the
well,
kind of
let's
material.
talk about this one now. This one, you spoke about the story about it was inspired by your father when he was talking to you. If you're putting something like let's talk about this one that's in front of us now. But putting something like this, and I want to get it in the market. How much would I spend?
Yeah, you can budget, let's say, from 200 upward. But you are just saying, hey, if you convert that to, it's because the naira is so devalued. So
okay, so you are sculpting the dollar value. Yeah. All right, yeah. Thank you very much. But just a final word for upcoming people who want to invest their talent in the arts and sculpting and all that. What word would you have for them? Just a final word.
I'll just ask them to read very well, to study the history of art very well. Then from there, they should also make sure that they train themselves very well by working constantly. Because practice makes perfection, you know. So once they keep doing that, and they should not lose the focus on the marketing aspect of it. You know, that is also...
Thank you, Mr. Idowu. It was great having you.
Thank you.
All right. That's all we can take on this segment. We'll take a break. And, of course, we'll return with a final discussion. Don't go nowhere.
Yeah, thank you.